Um, as you hold that, and the sick feeling goes over you. You blank
This is
out.
what he does to his players now.
Yep.
Can you believe this?
You kind of blank out. It's kind of a dark space. You see what looks like an Ouroboros, a snake eating its own tail. Mm-hmm. The head of which is skeletal, the tail's soaking in blood. The center area in between those 2 points, there's a cavity in which a dead snake is hanging out of. You flash, and you now see yourself on a raft on a dark, stormy sea. You see a hand reaching out for help. You have a rope and a lot of stuff to throw out there, like a board. What do you do?
Keep myself safe, but still trying to assist. Throwing out a board with rope tied to it. And tying the other end to the raft.
This person is extremely heavy, but through your efforts in this dreamlike state, I'm not going to have you roll for this. This is just going to happen. You find that you pull up a very familiar face. You pull up Roland. He's coughing and splattering, and I kind of wish he would have made it by now. But on to this. He says, "You're having this is new. I've had this dream a couple times, but Jackson, why are you here?"
From the drink, obviously.
He says, "I don't know if this is any better," and he starts scanning the stormy horizon.
Great. Premonitions. I hate them so.
And
this is why you don't get involved.
You see, as you begin to be overshadowed, a large metallic sea serpent, gray, almost mechanical-like, reach up out and dive upon you. Do you attempt to get out of the way, or do you just accept your fate?
I'm not the captain of this raft. I'm not going down with the ship.
Okay.
I'm taking whatever float I can grab at hand and getting the heck out of Dodge. I'll live for the next day.
Olin has been beaten down so much by seeing this dream that he has attempted what you are now attempting, that he accepts his fate. This thing dives and swallows him whole. And in the riptide from this large creature, you're dragged up under. And it goes and swallows you.
Yeah.
You're regurgitated into a large, dark space. There's almost like a red ember at the end of this tunnel. This fleshy cavern you're now in. Spit up, Roland's panicking on the ground and picks himself up. He says, I guess you have an audience. You're very new. And he begins to take you as this light gets bigger and bigger as you're walking towards it. And you see, eventually, as your mind wraps around it, a mass of necks and heads and one large eye bigger than you would be around, sitting there. And it's hard to see colors. Maybe it's red, draconic eye. You're not, a female voice says, "You're not my champion. Why are you here?"
For propositions.
A sickly chuckle lets out.
You're one of the individuals I was looking for and hoping to meet. You want followers, supporters, obviously, but the world is being destroyed around you that very hard to stop. And from what I'm guessing, what one route that's being taken to stop it is going to end horribly. I have a few suggestions, but obviously I'm going to aid you for my own goals first. Trust in trying to barter a deal.
You are very presumptuous to come to a god and say that you are going to state the terms of a deal. Say, look at me, and you would see a larger scope of this, and upon the horns of this head, there is a impaled white dragon's head, as 1/5 of Tiamat's body has been slain, just skewed in by her own horn. She is a writhing mass of necks and heads, confound, bound by this metal serpent in which you are in now. You really want to make a deal? Does it look like I care if this world dries up and withers? I already am.
But if it results in your freedom,
Freedom. You're hit by a wave of magic. You can attempt, if you would want to get out of it, as you are hit by a zone of truth spell. Save DC 26, if you would wish, as it bouts to pose a question.
yeah, only because I'm cocky enough, as any mere mortal is.
Can you, and you may have a goodwill. You may.
Uh, Not as much as,
I don't know what you teched in as a rogue.
well, it's mainly dex and intelligence, not wisdom, which will be your will save. Natural 20.
Okay, you have a nat 20 for a total of what?
Yeah, well, therein lies the thing. Wisdom bonus save is only +1. So using the bardic inspiration,
Yeah, remember, it's
I did not say when I could use it, and it's not been a day yet.
yes, true, which was when it was going to go, could be used within. I did tell you the total. Do you still want to use it?
You said it was
6.
26. Well, that's bardic inspiration.
Okay.
So that gives me 24. I'm cocky.
Okay.
And that gives me a d6, right?
That would give you an advantage, but you've already maxed
that
out.
gives advantage. Okay, never mind then.
If you do want to spend it, I will allow that you to succeed. Being able to lie to a god.
And honestly and truthfully, I know you would know if I fail or succeed as well.
Okay.
I'm not brazen as in I'm Remember, I'm still slightly challenging authority.
Mm-hmm.
If there's a chance for me to succeed and challenge authority, I have to take it.
Okay.
Which that would be me expending this.
Okay, I'm going to let that automatically succeed as this wave goes by, and she sees how you have. I guess she would not know. That would be weird. No, she. I think that's how the spell works. She would know if you've succeeded or broke
Yeah,
through.
the spell will. You would
Yeah.
know if they succeed
Yeah.
or not, but
I would like shrink in and dilate. Did you find this beautiful? As in herself, in the state, this mangled mess.
impressive and intriguing.
There's like a cough, and there's a splatter of blood against the side of the wall as it bubbles into a laugh. You are still not my champion. But what do you want?
There is a material out there that crafting it requires either the knowledge to craft it or the breath of a dragon.
You are speaking of my own body.
That is your material.
Indeed, I see it. You have some.
And you want this returned to you?
I don't. I think I've shed that a long time ago.
Okay. So these are discarded scalings, so to speak.
Not of my own volition. A sacrifice so you mortals could keep growing like a mold. And they paint me the bad guy.
They do.
They put me here! And I willingly contorted myself. And they call me the bad guy. What do you want? Cat got the rogue's tongue.
Just trying to make sure I phrase it properly.
I see the respect. Fear, perhaps.
Oh, well past that. So let's just take a jump into the straight insanity. What is it you want besides, obviously, your champion?
Brass tacks. I would like my suffering to end.
So that can be taken multiple ways.
And I'll take any of them.
Well, how about I like tit for tat, so to speak. Obviously, I want more in my favor. Obviously, I'm a greedy ass human. That's to be expected. Definitely not knowing when enough is enough.
Oh, yes. All the gods love playing with that psychological state.
Oh, yeah. Now I'm stupid enough to realize that.
Fortunate.
I'm working on trying to set up something with the dwarves, but I may need a show to do so. As I said, your material, the dwarves are
Ravenous.
Oh.
Absolutely.
I want to use that all against them so bad. um, but why not bring them towards you as well? Ability to breathe fire will allow them to forge this material. I don't know exactly how they're doing it, but of the two methods, that is probably the easiest to do. They probably have, if they're using it, the fire, then they're probably using capture dragons. I would like the ability to breathe fire myself, random whatever type you desire, whatever time frame. Obviously, not. I don't need all the power of it. I mean, give me just a taste of it. If I can bring the dwarves towards your cause and help utilize them to free you, become part of you, and aid you, obviously, or any others that I can get to follow you, to aid you, whatnot, obviously the power will grow. Yeah, no.
A taste. There'd be this gurgling, rolling laughter. A taste. And a gush of blood fills the chamber, coating you, coating Roland. And there before you feet is a human heart-shaped, pulsating piece of flesh. Inhabit.
Pick it up. And if I truly do assist you greatly, besides this boon here, I would like what an individual named later would consider a boon themselves to be gifted to me. That is, if results meet your desired wishes well enough.
Watch who you serve. Certainly. Raspy as it is, a little out of breath from this regurgitation.
Winchingly, obviously.
It is warm and it is pulsating.
Yeah,
like a heart, or unfortunately, like a cancerous mass.
that's why I'm like gagging while I'm trying to consume it.
Do you take a bite?
Yes.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
No. Nope. Nice. 17, 18, 19.
You take a bite, and with a 19, you feel cold radiate through your body, and you take 11 points of cold damage. You can take it off to the side for some reasons. And I need you to make another Constitution saving throw. As it starts getting almost nausea hitting you.
Yeah. Oh, that would be a 5, sir.
It's nausea. You throw up a little in your mouth, and you catch it as you don't want to feel like you're insulting this
Oh,
god.
obviously.
And it burns in your throat, and you take 21 points of poison damage. Roland is panicking as this is going on. He is trying to tap into his god's ability to heal you, and some sort of personal conflict of his faith is making it very difficult. I need you, as ridiculous as this states, to make a dexterity saving throw.
That will be a 16.
You meet this thing as it starts burning as stomach acid's building up in your stomach, and you take 10 points of acid damage.
I'm going to say this now. I'm not going to survive another tick because I am at Un.
There is a knowing eye of Tiamat, a smirk across her face as she knows you cannot handle this ordeal, but you will have to see it through.
I made my bed.
Okay. Another dexterity saving throw. You feel
That would be an 18.
your nervous system going berserk as you are consumed with 55 points of electric damage.
Now, I'm not even going to bother writing that down. I will anyways.
And as you drop to unconsciousness, a fire consumes your body for 56 points of fire damage. Now, this is a dream sequence, if you will.
Yeah, but carries over into real life. I know that.
Yeah. And that's when I'm going to have to call people in, as you are unconscious. And I want to see what they do. And then I'm going to tell you. It's not a complete biopic of your character.
Oh, I know.
There's consequences.
Oh, God, yeah.
Both.
Especially when I did that with the God. Yeah.
You did a lot better than I thought you would. Everybody, you can come back in. Sorry for the length of that. Oh, it's fine. We got to see Pero.
I will step outside
Fish.
and let them discuss.
Oh, okay. Yes. Okay.
Because you said you would tell me in a bit. So that is retreat time.
Did you check the... Yes, you can try it.
I still like the fact that you have a beta along with guppies. Looks really nice.
Oh, you see my... Oh, you saw
You show my phone.
I've
You
been
can
punching
open one of
Pharaoh
these.
for a while.
Punching
How do you
Pharaoh.
open it?
It's a tear. See, right here... Sorry. Actually, I can keep it open then.
It just keeps playing.
Really? Uh-oh.
I closed my phone screen.
Okay, so as you see Jackson pick up the orb, and he falls into just faints before you.
Now's when you steal his water.
Is there anything that you would? Is there anything that you would want to do as you see
I mean, I'm just
this
taking care of
guy
the horses.
fall? You're taking care of the horses, yeah, because you guys are
I
nearby.
will attempt to steal the water.
You will attempt to steal water. I think he's unconscious. You're not gonna have
I
to
don't really have to attempt.
You rummage and you find
I don't
a
have to rummage. I can just.
Yoink.
yeah. You find his water skin, if you will. He has fallen and cannot get up. He does not have life alert.
Mm.
Can I pour
What?
some of the water on him or something?
Yes, you go. Pero
Not all of it.
pours a little bit of the water on. You see the sand react as this white foam begins to eat at the water that comes off of his face. He coughs and spits out some of the water, but he doesn't awaken at all.
No,
This is vexing and concerning.
pour the water on me now.
I really hope this doesn't mean we drug him into his own kind of curse amongst us.
Can I put him in the glass
Let's
case?
go in. I don't think he can fit in your glass case. You're
Can
like
I
half our
compact him
size.
into
Pull
a
out the
cube?
sword. We can make him fit.
Okay.
Wait, I'm
everybody
not
hold
actually
on.
over there.
We just need to get him into the wagon right now so that we can get out of the sand because it's still fairly dangerous out here.
He
Let's get him
starts
out of here.
to convulse.
Oh.
There is a foam building up in the corner of his mouth that the sand is beginning to lip up.
Rabies.
Do you alert me to what's going on?
Sand
Yeah, we
has
got a
rabies.
situation here.
Alright, I'm gonna go over and see what's going on.
Foam.
He is beginning to lightly twitch in
Ah.
foam. His skin on his flesh gets pinker.
I'm gonna touch my sword to the pearl. Does it react?
I am
I
going
heard
So
to
there's
say
no
that
magic.
I heard medium rare uppers its market value.
I am going to go ahead and do setting stone, giving brief information on what's going on here to Rain at college and see if she knows anything about what the heck
Is he
is
still
going on
holding it?
here.
Sending, you can knock it out of his hand and he is still foaming and twitching.
Okay.
Pink skin, foaming out mouth.
I'm gonna
and-
put it into my sword.
Get all the
Put
points.
my stone into
I'm
your
sorry.
sword.
Not your stone, his stone.
Oh, his stone into your sword?
Yes.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
I'm sorry, what was it?
I'm taking his pearl and putting it into my sword.
Are you sure you want to touch
this
a
is
pearl that causes
a fist-sized pearl.
So
Put it.
yeah, that's about the size that the gems are.
It clicks into the spot, and the sword would frost over,
frost over?
similar to the pearls that you have.
Is your insects affected by drastic changes in temperature?
I mean, yes, but the sword insulates me from that.
Is anyone going to okay, you're
attempt
sitting.
sending-
Sorry, this was a whole different thing. She would say, hold on. She's going to attempt an Arcana check. Trying to remember what that would be for her. I've never heard of this at all. Maybe it's some sort of illness contracted.
I'll do a personal arcana check myself as well.
Yeah, because he did have a pretty low Arcana check on the circumstance.
That's a 1.
I have to resolve
Oh boy.
your one and something that happened earlier that I haven't resolved. So we'll continue with this and then hit the one. If you want to roll me a D100 and then I'll resolve it when I can find the time.
You confirm that we got the grease off Para?
Yes.
76.
76. Okay, I'll have that saved away for when I can pull on it.
I don't really know much about magic, but I think that's what's happening to him now is the same thing that happened to this dragon.
As you're saying this, you begin to watch as sloughs of human skin begin to just completely come off face, hands of your friend.
See, I knew it was
Medicine
a bunch
check.
Okay.
Say something.
I still have the banana shaved ice. His face is peeling. It's like he's suffering a burn.
16.
I'm gonna try rubbing like the banana
Can-
shaved ice on him
Jesus.
just to see if I can get him to cool off to keep his skin from burning off at this
Okay.
point.
What does Pero do?
See, I knew he was a bunch of sentient objects together.
As the largest organ of his body is beginning to fall off. You're 16. You are seeing that he is undergoing the effects of what looks like a some sort of high level burn. you will, as this is just like almost to the level of third-degree burns as stuff, or like a horrific sunburn that has just sped up. You are trying to cool, and that is keeping his core temperature a little lower.
I even say to the goblin, we got a problem here. We gotta get this guy cooled down or something like that.
The goblin,
Or, I forget who was in our
the druid,
druid. The druid.
acolyte.
How fast do you want him to be cooled down?
How fast do I want him to be cooled down?
Mm-hmm.
I don't necessarily want to cause I don't want him to suffer a heat stroke right now. I'm just trying to do whatever I can to get him to chill out here.
All right, pour water on him.
Yes, we need water. You have his water. Could you pour it on him? Don't think you didn't notice that.
I have to think about this.
If you want,
Fine, I'll pour it on him.
All right, I'm gonna stick the sword through the stream of water and let the cold magic from it kind of super cool the water.
All right. As this is going on, Jackson,
Yeah.
you let out a scream. You are currently conscious.
Just chill, bro. Just chill.
You are covered in water and banana-shaped ice.
You have lost the majority of your skin.
I can explain this. Actually, I can't. That should be fine.
Hopefully it is okay. You
She's going to eat me!
Well, at least conscious now.
Was it the first
What do you
time
feel?
I seen a kid?
You were burning.
Hey!
Is the cold water helping?
the druid eventually gets there and starts doing kind of a numbing salve on some of this. So it's blocking, but it is a very uncomfortable feeling.
Trying to get into my haversack. You don't see me doing very well because I can barely move.
The haversack?
My backpack.
I go to the
Potion.
backpack. What do you need?
I squeak out in pain. Potion.
Potion.
Lotion.
Let's go potion. Alright, let's pop a potion.
I only have 3 on me, so roll 1d3.
1d3.
Okay, roll a d6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or whatever, however you want to do
if
it.
you don't like it, you can.
No, it's
1, 2 is
spicy. I
1,
like
2
it.
for... Alright, I'll just do it that way. Okay, that's a 3.
It's this one.
Chug.
The superior healing, whatever.
Yes.
The good one. You would have found yourself back at 1 HP, some sort of. Who knows?
What the heck did that gem do to you?
It didn't make him cold.
No, that is now used.
Put out and roll. I said 1 HP. What's a +8?
Yeah. That's 16.
Or you already have 8. 8.
That's 16. 8 plus 8 is 16.
Yep.
Plus 6 is 22. Plus 1 is 23.
I thought you said the dice equaled 16.
Sorry. Yeah, there's a natural flat addition to the potion. Plus
That
the
is now
little-
used.
Yeah.
And that was 23.
The heck happened to you? You started burning out of nowhere.
Jackson jerky.
begin to eat
No,
the
I'm
sloughed
not.
off
I
skin.
just picked it up. I told him I wouldn't eat my friend.
That
was a trap.
You can probably sell it.
And that was a trap.
Nobody. I can sell it. I can.
You can
Let's
sell the
get back to
skin.
the
I
wagon.
can sell it
Let's
as
see-
jerky because everyone.
You need any other
because
medical attention right now?
humans are extinct. They wouldn't know.
You were burning alive.
I don't know.
Do you want your gem back?
I heard.
Do you want your pearl back? I put it inside my sword, but you can have it back.
In your will, can I have the
Mine.
pearl when you die?
Mine.
Alright, I pop it out and put it back in your hand. I just used it to save you. It's fine.
It had some sort of weird cooling effect to your sword.
Yeah, different gems affect my sword differently.
Oh, so it's like an elemental changing sword. Alright, let's get out of
I
lack of
carefully
focus.
put
Let's-
that in the bag as well.
We need to continue our way and get you some help. That was no good.
Did you leave the bottle laying in the sand?
Is
it's
hospitals
empty.
here? Do
It's littering.
hospitals exist?
Well, you can pick it up if you want.
Medical experts, yeah, but not
I'm not concerned by that. I am doing the sunburn walk of doom. Ow. Ow.
Does that mean I can invade hospitals and get rich here?
Yes.
Better you can think of medical insurance. Okay, so as he has gotten up, I need you to roll a d6 for something else, and you actually got to roll a
Yeah,
d100.
yeah, I know. That wasn't high priority at the
Oh
time.
no, it wasn't. That's why I like the pattern.
3.
Okay.
The dungeon master.
When he got up, you see under him, strangely, you've actually go ahead and roll another d6 also. But you find what
2.
you find what looks like a straw doll made out of his discarded hair. That came up when he got off the sand. What was your result?
18.
Uh,
I like these dice, but they are hard to read with the glare.
And I go, don't tell me. I start lifting like the arm of the doll and looking at him. Start looking at the person.
You, only for the rest of this day, have spontaneously gained the Sentinel feat.
Useful.
Yeah. Anybody hit by anyone hit by your opponent's attacks is stops their speed to 0. If a creature does happen to hit any of your allies within 10 feet of you, you can have a reaction to attack them. It's weird. It doesn't fit with you, but it's just something that rolled up. You have this cursed doll.
I start lifting the arm and just observing. I'm like, is this affecting anything? Is he lifting his arm
Thought I
involuntarily?
heard some steps.
I'm sorry if it's too spicy.
it's fine.
He is definitely not used to that level of.
I didn't think that one
Level
was even
kick.
that spicy.
No, Slim Jim. They add a lot of pepper and salt to cover
He's
up
still
the.
not used to the pepper
Mm.
as a spice. Sorry, I am definitely being a little distracted.
No, that's
Well,
understandable.
I think
Doing
we're
good.
doing good.
Things have been accomplished. That's all that matters.
Yep.
So, does his arm lift involuntarily if I lift the arm?
You
like, a little
actually
bit?
notice no.
Oh, so not a voodoo doll.
Though
Try to figure out what the heck I'm looking at here.
as you're doing that and you bend and you look to go see him, it's out of your hand.
each rope.
And then
We
you
need to
notice
get outta
you
here.
notice it's actually in the hand of the statue.
Straw Doll, you statue? Any idea what that's about?
I'm gonna
Ow.
go hitch
Ow.
the horse back up. Bring it close to the statue.
So the moment I stop observing it, it like gets out of sight.
That is how
that is-
observation works.
Exactly what the curse you rolled for it is. I just liked how you said that. That was cool. So, you were helped.
Someone
To the
else
wagon?
grabbed us.
I don't see anything.
You don't see anything?
You would actually notice that there
I
is-
wouldn't. I'm all the way with the
Oh yeah,
horse.
yeah, yeah. He is far away. I'm sorry. Pero would notice, and he would pick it up.
Pero, don't let that out of your sight. I can't seem to have object permanence right now. I think I'm suffering.
on.
I'm having a heat episode.
I don't know if that's actually how his species. Can Pero remove his eye, like he can do his hands?
So yeah.
Okay. You currently have the cursed doll made of Jackson's Jackson hair.
How did I get it?
You grabbed it. I just
Yeah,
thought
you
your
just picked
character
it up.
would pick it up.
My character can't really lose sight of it without it disappearing on me. So you're going to have to give a little more observation to that because I
So,
can't.
Jackson is carried to the wagon, and
I'm bringing the wagon back to the statue.
yeah, helped up here. You're sore, and if you're paying attention to yourself, you're noticing as there's almost a glint to what is your exposed. It wouldn't be musculature; it would be
Flesh.
flesh, some layer that's in between those two.
It's
Skin.
epidermis.
The epidermis is the skin.
Then it's the dermis.
Dermis, okay. You're noticing as there is a glint, as there seems to be a fine layer of scale beginning to grow across your flesh.
Definitely not dream. Ow.
It would, very much at a distance, be confusable for the regular bumps that's
Oh,
throughout the human flesh, but it's beginning to grow.
oh no. It's what I thought.
You guys
Think
are in different
you're-
places.
I don't know.
They're in the
Just,
same
I think
place,
you've joined
Because
our
you pulled the
boat.
wagon and you're even closer now.
Okay.
He was always at the statue. These three were at the statue. And you were the one.
Almost.
You got a rope.
You're.
Got a rope.
No, just. Ow.
We need to continue onward.
Do you have a rope?
Do I have a rope?
Backpack.
What happened when I was gone? I'm confused.
Okay. I get into his backpack, get a rope,
He found a
tie it
cursed
to the
doll
statue,
made of
and
his
then
hair.
start trying to pull the statue
I know.
onto the back of the wagon.
Strength check. It was uncovered though only hand and head. So you have the
This is a-
entire rest of the torso.
Big basalt stat. It's going to be easily a ton.
Dragonborn
Alone,
sized.
I got you. I unhook the wagon and get the horse to help me pull it out.
Go ahead with advantage and say an extra +4 because of the
Horse?
horse, yeah.
18, 19, 23.
There is a shifting of sand. It is moved at least up to the torso. It is a female dragonborn now. And there's just a lot of mass behind this still. You don't know if it's feet or if there's a large placard at the bottom.
I'm pretty sure this was a living thing once and got cursed by that same pearl that you have. We have to save it.
That or it's a statue.
I mean, yes, that would be the
Not-
other option.
Curse. Just.
Oh, you're cursed,
Try.
You were cursed from the time I met you.
As this conversation is going, you actually notice how the entire statue lifts a little. And then another, like after that, there is a bump of sand shifting. And then goes the quietness again.
Let's get out of here.
I'm gonna try to move the statue one more time.
Okay, go ahead
Tempting
and
fate
roll
for
and
you.
see how things go.
So our horse.
I think that's 10. So 12 would be the higher one. 12, 13. 17.
Yeah, I've tried that. 17. It shifts a little bit more, revealing maybe up to the kneecap, and this elevation of sand. This creature under the sand will bump it back up a little bit more, where you can see there is a pedestal uncovering it, and it would dive back under the sand. It is confused by the creature.
Something's trying to help us.
Yeah.
Are you sure it's not like a smaller version of one of those fangs out there?
No.
Which you've never seen what's under the sand yet.
We haven't seen them, but I'm afraid to find out.
He's friendly.
Whatever you're
Debatable.
doing is on you right now. We're sticking by the wagon.
Sure. So like it's mostly out from under the
There is a pedestal, at least,
the
2
standing
foot by probably about 5 foot. No, 2 foot thick, 5 foot by 5 foot.
thing. Does it say anything?
You would have to get a whole lot closer to that statue, unless you want.
I mean,
Perception
I didn't
check.
think I was that far away from it. I'm like
You
tugging
could probably
on the rope.
perceive. Oh, okay, you're actually out. and
Yeah,
tugging.
I'm tugging on the rope
He's out tugging on the rope along with the
and
horse.
telling the horse.
Okay.
How about
I did
my
not.
fam-
I thought you were at
No.
the.
No.
How about my familiar getting close and check it out? I guess.
Does anybody know Draconic?
Draconic? No.
Yes.
I don't know what that meant. No, I do not.
Yeah, if you want to, if you're looking over to see, there is the statue is stating Silba, Queen of the Draken,